What is up, gamers? Can you believe it? We're like 2 weeks away from Psycho Patrol R. That's just... wow. I thought it would never come out, but it is coming out. And he just pushed it forward a week, so that's just crazy. But that does leave me with a predicament. I have to redo the rest of my Cruelty Squad videos that are frankly really bad. Like, my old God Many videos they're not good videos. I think I'm going to unlist them. But anyways, let's get into this. I'm excited. I always see comments, even nowadays, telling me that they still have no idea how to do this. So I wanted to make sure I made a good tutorial. But for this part, I'm going to explain how to get it up in the simplest way possible. Jesus Christ. I'm going to explain how to activate it in the simplest way possible. Yeah, let's just dive into it. So, settings menu is the key to breaking the whole thing. When you bring it up, if you press escape, it disappears. But if you open the settings menu and press escape right after, you can bypass that. So the settings menu is open right now. All I did there was I clicked on the settings menu and then I pressed escape afterwards. Okay, so what do we do now? We press the suicide button twice. I'm being family friendly with how I said that. Okay, so you notice the settings menu is in front of the death menu. You're like, okay, I can't click on next level. Well, you can, but through a weird method. You click on this little slider right here, you click the down arrow on your keyboard, and then you click the enter button. If you're on the newer version, the thumb won't pop up, so you'll have no visual indication that it's working, but it still works. I don't know why he did that, but whatever. Alright, so go back into the level. We're going to press tab here, so you can move your cursor around. You're going to press escape. That gets rid of a menu that'll mess up what we're about to do. Okay, so basically, you're going to want to die right after you open the settings menu. So how do you do that? You'll press the suicide button once to start the countdown. And then the next time you press the suicide button after the countdown has started, you'll instantly explode. So we press the suicide button first to start the countdown. We press the settings button, then we press the suicide button right after that. So I'm starting the countdown now, then setting suicide. And if that all worked out, and I know that's a lot, it's a lot at once. If I click return, it'll get rid of the settings menu and leave us with the death screen, which it did work. Now you have the God menu. That's it. Yeah, epic. Then we're gonna go over. Alrighty, so there are 3 main uses for this glitch, and each of them are very, very broken. So we're going to go over use number 1. And just as a warning, these 3 buttons right here do disappear if you click level select while you're on the main menu. So just be cautious of that. Normally after you weapon sneak, you're going to have to quit the game at some point just to clean everything up, because a lot of things get deleted. But anywho, if you click on a level, and then click the left arrow key, well, pharmacokinetics in this case, and then you press enter, you could open the weapons like that. Okay, so why does that matter? If you could open the weapons like that, you could interrupt them by hitting level select with your mouse. And if you're playing on a higher frame rate, by the way, this is not going to work for you. The weapons are going to instantly come out, and it basically... Cruelty Squad will draw as many frames as you allow it to. So you could have like 800 frames a second. So you need to cap it at 60. And you can do that in the settings of your computer. But anyways, let's say we interrupt the scrolling out of the weapons. We get access to every single weapon that we interrupted. The earlier you interrupt the scroll, the more weapons you'll have access to. You see I got the sniper that time? And you can get up to the shotgun, but it's very hard, so I just got the rocket launcher. That actually normally takes a while. But yeah, anyways, so that's how weapon sneak works. You can see the 3 buttons are gone. So if I were to click out here, you notice there's no more buttons. So you can't get those back, actually. Those are gone. There's a convoluted way to get them back, but it's not worth it. You'd rather just quit the OS. The last 2 uses could actually be shown off in one segment, and I'm going to enter trauma loop. I'm going to put Augs on in level, which I think I killed the Limit Chancellor in this account, but even if he was there, it still allows you to put on augments in trauma loop, which is not supposed to happen. And then I'm going to use level simulation, which is the last use, to beat... I could choose any level, but I'll choose HQ. So by beating trauma loop, instead of counting it as trauma loop, I'll count it as HQ, and we'll get the life ending. So yeah, let's do that. I'm going to show I have no Augs on. I click retry. Yeah, these load times are kind of rough still. That's the one thing about this game I wish was better, is Paradise and this level have bad load times. So I'm going to put on, let's see, put on some great Augs here. So I'm going to click on HQ, and that's all you have to do. So I just put on the Augs, clicked HQ, and now I'm going to complete HQ instead of Trauma Loop once I beat this, which is nuts. So yeah, that's obviously very broken. Yeah, so the hardest part about the God menu is setting it up, really. Weapon Sneak is a little tricky just because of the frame rate thing, but once you understand that, then yeah, the world's your oyster, basically. You can do whatever speedrun you want to. So yeah, should appear as the life ending. And cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed the uses portion. Now I'm going to get into the true esoteric bull crap, if you're interested, but if not, you could leave. Alrighty, in this section I'm going to talk about how to activate the God menu without dying, and also how I found the glitch to begin with, because it was not a straightforward process. It took a little bit of labbing. It took probably an hour or two of labbing. I think I got very lucky. That's how most glitches are, though. You look for it and then you get lucky. So I was running this little loop. Oh boy, lag. I was running that little loop to get to the painting. You see, it can be very treacherous. And I died over the painting one run. And this put me into the next area with the death menu open while I'm playing. And I was like, huh, this is weird. Can I do anything with this? And this is a dead end, so is this, and so is this. So I click retry. Then I woke up to a black screen, and I was like, what is this? Well, the game was just paused immediately. And if you unpause, you realize that the game is confused. It has you unpaused while you're paused. And all these buttons are dead ends. Retry just puts you in the same situation as you were. Settings menu obviously doesn't really do anything. We know that's not true, though. If you die while opening the settings menu, then you can get the God menu. So that's not how I discovered it, though. I discovered it by completing the level instead of dying. And that's how the other way you could open the God menu is with the end of level screen. Why is my game lagging so hard? This is crazy. Anyways. So I opened the settings menu while going into the portal. I did it too early there, so it messed up, but that's the general concept. If you open the settings menu while entering an end of level screen, then yeah, you can get the God menu. So that's how I discovered it. And yeah, you could activate it two ways. Jeez, this video was honestly a lot more difficult than I thought it would be to make. It is a weird topic, but I need people to understand how this thing works. I see a lot of comments still to this day where people are like, I have no idea. But to be fair, my old videos were very bad, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you on the next one.